What's up guys, this is Corey, welcome to CNA Films and Animation. Today I'm going to be talking about another Best Picture nominated movie, this one from 1963, Lilies of the Field. So Lilies of the Field starred Sidney Poitier, Lilies Gala, and Lisa Mann, and it follows Sidney Poitier. He's a handyman, he's traveling around, and he comes across this house that's filled with nuns, basically, out in the middle of nowhere. His car kind of breaks down and he needs to fill it up with water, so he gets water from them, and they ask him to help them out with a couple of things, so he's like, okay, I'll do it for pay. And once he does the stuff, they don't pay him, and he's really wanting the money from the nuns, and eventually they talk him into building a chapel for them. These nuns, they are foreign. They came from Germany and like Hungary, a couple of other countries, and they all moved to the United States to build a life for them and build a church and everything. And now that they have Sidney Poitier's help, it is kind of God's will that he build this chapel for them. And he's reluctant. He's very hesitant about doing it at first, and then eventually he decides, what, screw it, I'm just going to do it, and build the chapel for them. And along the way, he meets a few people from town. He sort of has like a small lesson that he learns in the process, and slowly he's gaining kind of the trust of the town, and slowly makes friends along the way. The film won one Oscar, and that was for Best Actor in a Leading Role for Sidney Poitier, and it was nominated for 4 Oscars, including Best Actress in a Supporting Role for Lilies Gala, Best Picture, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Cinematography for a black and white film. Lilies of the Field was an enjoyable film that had a lot of good messages and really good performance from Sidney Poitier. Overall, I'd say it was a cute film. It's not like one of the best movies ever made, but it was enjoyable and I did enjoy watching it. Sidney Poitier did a fantastic job with his performance. Very likable, very charismatic. I really enjoyed his performance in this film. I thought he did a fantastic job, and it's one of those movies that I found weird that he won Best Picture, or not Best Picture, but Best Actor in. Granted, he was really good, and no disrespect to him, he deserved his Oscar. It's just, I found it to be odd that he won the Oscar for this performance over, say, In the Heat of the Night. But still, he did a fantastic job, a really good movie, and it's a classic for a reason. There's some funny moments in this movie as well as some touching moments, and it mixes well. It does a good job at handling everything, and it's overall a decent film. This is not one that I'd say you have to rush out to go see, but I do think that if this is something that you'd be interested in, I do think that you should check it out because it is a pretty decent film. Overall, I'm going to give this movie a 7.9 out of 10. Can't quite get it up to 8, but overall I did really enjoy this movie. Again, fantastic acting. The cinematography, I didn't mention, was really good. I thought it was very beautifully shot. It's just one of those movies that was pretty good. So yeah. So tell me guys, have you seen Lilies of the Field? If you have, what'd you think of it? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? What'd you think of Sidney Poitier's acting? What'd you think of the film overall? Just comment below, let me know anything you want to say about this movie. Feel free to say in the comments. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe. Be sure to check out our other videos. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. If you ever have any suggestions for a movie, feel free to leave them in the comments because we always take that into consideration. And as always, I'm Corey, and I'll see you guys in the next one.